So in this video, I'm just going to briefly discuss the neural filters, just because they're semi-self-explanatory. But I just want to show you where they are, how they sort of work, and then you can kind of explore them from that point. Okay, so to get to the neural filters, go to Filter, Neural Filters. You'll see a panel will pop up here, right? So it's kind of like its own workspace. Once you're in this, you'll notice that nothing else is available. You only have those two things. I'm going to show you one other thing first. I'm going to apply a neural filter, and I'm applying it to this crab, okay? So basically, I have this background, and it's not a crab, it's a lobster. Anyway, I'm going to apply it to this guy. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to have that selected specifically so that that's what the filter is being applied to, just so you are aware. Okay, so once you have the neural filters open, you're going to see that there's a whole slew of them, right? And there's these new ones that are coming down the line. They look kind of interesting. You can look at those, but you can't actually grab them yet. What you're going to see is they have these little cloud icons because they are not installed by default. My assumption is that they must be rather large. 97 megabytes isn't that bad. But so you have to click on that to download. You can also click here. But if you just click on the icons themselves, that will actually also work. So if I click on that, you'll see it'll download. So if you just want to go down the line and download all of them, because I want you to try them all out at some point. Okay, so basically, you'll download them, and then you'll see these little toggles. You just toggle them on, and that's how you turn on the neural filter. And you can see they're kind of organized by different subject matter, right? So these ones are specific for portraits, creative. You get the idea. Okay. The one I'm going to use, because I actually find this one the most useful out of all of them, is this harmonization one. Okay, so I already downloaded it. If I hit the little switch on, you're going to see it's going to turn on. And it's going to take a second for it to... Oh, actually, it's not going to work yet. So I've got it on. Then the way this one works is that it's going to take whatever layer you have currently. If I click on this, I only have one layer, but it would show me all my layers. And then what it's going to do is it's going to use this image to apply basically the color space onto this image, right? And so think about it like if you take a picture of someone on a bright sunny day, but you want to put them into a cloudy day, you can take this, put the cloudy day for your reference image, and it will automatically adjust that person to try and make them fit. Or if you're going under the sea or in space or whatever, it will take the image around it and naturally shift its hues and color and saturation towards the reference and thusly make it more harmonized. That's why it's called harmonization or unified, okay? So you can see that's what it looks like. If I click on this little button here, you can see it off and on. See how it sticks out a lot? But if I click this on, it definitely makes it a lot more subtle. Now you can adjust the strength here. I could make the strength 100, and you could make it less, right? And you can also shift some things out and about there, all right? Now all of them have different settings and things where they'll have different strengths and they'll have like options and stuff. You're going to have to just play around with them. They're relatively straightforward. You can kind of tell by playing around with the settings what they're going to do. Some of them might find, some of them I think are very cool and actually like this one I think helpful. You know, this is a little bit quicker than me doing it manually. Some of them are dumb and they're not that great. Generally speaking, the portrait ones are not good. Like the makeup transfer looks really stupid. Basically what it allows you to do is you can take a picture of someone with makeup and someone without makeup, and it transfers the makeup onto the other person, and it looks terrible. So the smart portrait kind of works. It kind of depends. Not that great either. Skins, well, you could see. Go ahead and play around with them, and you'll get a general feel for them. But I want you to try all of them. The colorize, actually, I was surprised, actually works pretty well. That one was pretty good. So anyway, try these out. Play around with them, apply them, and so that you get a feel for them. A couple things to take into note is one, obviously, you're going to need an internet connection to initially install them. Also, I think they will work offline, but they don't work as well because these are AI generated. These are generative effects. This one's not a great example because this is just adjusting the hues, but some of these other ones, like the makeup transfer, it's creating imagery. Some of the style transfer you're gonna see it's generative. It's creating pixels. It's not just adjusting what's already there. Most of these do that. So anything that's generative like that usually it requires some sort of AI, and often the AI is using the internet. So meaning it has some sort of Sensei is the AI engine I believe that Adobe uses. So just be aware that you're going to want to have an interconnection while utilizing these as well. That's it. So just play around with these, try them all out, and then, see which ones you like. You'll see which ones work better than other ones.